All right, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the others, the great millstone, and salutations to Allah, my dear pushing His truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners. All right, we the brothers from Great Millstone, Miami. I'm the brother Shamar Martha with me.
Brother Award.
Oh, Salahi. All right, and Lord's with us. Let's be quick, edifying, and straight to the point. All right, we was just talking, man, watching a short, man, all right, of some Jake, in slavery, forget his name, but how he was basically forced, all right, to have sex up to 100 times a day. All right, he fathered up to 200 children, all right, and and he was just being tossed from sex farms to well, I'm not gonna say to breeding farms. He was tossed from breeding farms to being rented out by slave masters to basically go into their plantation, all right, and pop all the women and get them pregnant for them, all right. And we was talking how how much hell that is, a nigga sit here and be like, man, that ain't hell, bro. We get to have sex all day, but not knowing. All right, not knowing that hey man, every time you ejaculate, all right, you deplenish strength, man. So they was forcing that man to kill himself, just by busting nuts all day, and that's hell, man. Sure. All right, that's hell. All right, another part of that situation that was hell, showing that we captives, all right, is the fact that he had over 200 children, and he wasn't able to see not one of them, man. Yeah. All right, them slave masters wasn't trying to let him grow no bond with the children, man. It was just pop, the bitch get pregnant, all right, the baby come out, we selling the baby, on to the next one. I need you to go pop some more, All right, and that we was just discussing on how that's that's a curse, right. But pretty soon these curses are about to lift off of us. All right, and we ain't never gonna be in this condition anymore. All right, so we just gonna get a few precepts, nothing too long, and we'll close out. You got it, brother.
I got it. Deuteronomy 28 and 41. Thou shalt beget.
Matter of fact, start at get 15.
Okay, cool.
And then get your point.
Cool.
All right, because when you go to Deuteronomy, all right, the 28th chapter, all right, verse 1 through 14, all right, are the blessings. All right, aka the kingdom, okay? Right. Because that's when all those things that you read from verse 1 to 14 is going to overtake us as a people. All right, blessed be the fruit of thy basket, blessed be your storehouse. You're gonna be the head. We're gonna be the head and never have to be the tail anymore. Right. All right, things of that nature. That's the kingdom right now. All right, we're suffering the curses, which is from verse 15 on down. Well, go ahead, brother.
In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. So all these curses that from verse 15 on down that you read in Deuteronomy 28 chapter, the Lord said it was going to overtake us. All right, it was going to overtake us, man. And if you know what overtaking is, all right, for those who understand racing, all right, overtaking is when one is behind and then that person that's behind goes in front of you. All right, they overtake you. Okay, so the Lord basically said the curses would overtake us, meaning no matter where we go, no matter what time frame we in, the curses is going to be already there waiting for us, man. All right, if we disobey them. All right, and that's exactly what our people did. All right, that's exactly what we did as a whole. We disobeyed the power, and now look at us, man. All right. The scriptures say we are yet this day in our captivity. All right, but again, that's going to change soon, man. Sure. All right, we'll go ahead.
Go on. Hey, jumping down to verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Right. the Lord said we was gonna have sons and daughters, which was crazy. A son and a daughter having children is a blessing, man.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a blessing, but yet that blessing would have turned into a curse onto us, because why? We have children and we would not be able to enjoy our children.
That's right.
Our children will go into captivity, man. All right. You have something you want to say?
It's just like when we was watching that video, you know, with the individual, and he was having all those children, and he didn't get to enjoy not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he didn't get to enjoy them, because right when they were born, all right, they probably was inside the slave house for, you know, a couple years, 2 or 3 years, you know, growing up, and then boom, got thrown into the field.
Yep.
You know, so he didn't get to have a bond with his children, and that's a curse, man.
Right.
You know,
And that's even if the slave masters will even let them, you know, dwell in the house, because from what the dude was saying in the video, which Lord's will, we'll put the short in the description box.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for you brothers out there that want to watch it. All right, what the dude was saying was, all right, these breeding farms, all right, were a couple of men, all right, that would breed with hundreds of women to get as much of them impregnated as possible, so that way the slave master could then turn around and sell the child, man. All right, scriptures tell us in Amos. No, that's Joel. So a girl for a wine,
Yep.
boy for a harlot.
Yep.
Can you get that real quick?
Come on.
Shot.
This is Joel chapter 3 and I'll start at verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, you know, that's the spirit, because we was talking about how the Lord, you know, was going to take these curses off of us.
Yep.
All right. And I will also bring all nations and will bring them, and I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and departed my land.
Right, because right now this is the end of our captivity, man.
Sure.
The Lord is actually turning around our captivity as we speak this day, man.
Sure.
All right. What is it? Deuteronomy 30:7 tells us that what?
Yep.
These curses was going to come upon our enemies.
Yep.
All right, and we're seeing it right now, man.
Sure.
All right, the average Edomite woman hates the Edomite man. What do you think that is? That's a curse, man.
Right.
That's what we dealt with. All right,
Mm-hmm.
with Keisha not fucking with us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What else? A whole bunch of these different nations on child support, man.
Yeah.
You know, they going through hell, man. All right, these curses are befalling them. All right, as the Lord is turning around our captivity. And how is the Lord doing that? Expressly by awakening his elect. Lord's will we be part of that number. We're coming back to the true obedience of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 3.
Wait, Salaki, can you read verse 2 again?
Verse 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right, and that also proves that our captivity is being turned around. All right, because the Lord is actually bringing these nations into the valley of Jehoshaphat right now, man. The scriptures say the Lord mustereth up the host to the battle, and that's what we see, man. All we hear is wars, rumors of wars, proxy wars, this type of war. All right, this nation is going to the Middle East. This nation is now entered into the Middle East. China's been there. Russia's been there already. All right, all those Arab nations been there, because shit, that's the region they live in, anyways.
Right.
You know, America been there. You know what I'm trying to say. So how can I say? The stage is set, man. All right, it's all the world is waiting for is for the Heavenly Father, all right, to say, you know, how the director have that little blackboard that they be like, clack, scene 101,
right.
Take 1, clack, and action. All we waiting for is the Lord to say action on the World War III, man, because World War III is already brewing up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, go ahead.
It says, and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Yeah, and how the Lord gonna plead with those nations, man? All right, he's gonna plead with those nations by what? By destroying them with thermonuclear fire. Yep. All right, and destroying them with the chariots laser beams, man. Yep. All right, because the scriptures say that what? in Ezekiel, Salaki, Second Ezra, the 13th chapter.
Yep.
All right, that there's going to be a great multitude of hosts gathered together to fight against the man that waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, being Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
All right, and what do you think that's going to happen? The scriptures say that the Lord cometh as lightning from the east to the west, man. All right, Yahweh Shai is going to manifest and pop up in the Middle East first, man.
That's right.
All right, in the midst of World War III, this is the turning around of our captivity. This is the turning around of the curses, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink.
Right, man. So there is a payback for that, man. You wanted to sell our children, all right? And you still selling our children, man. You devils are still putting your hands on our children. We still living out the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Did you go back to it?
I'll go back to it.
Yeah, you go back to it. We still living out those curses in Deuteronomy 28 chapter because we're not enjoying our children, man. Our children are burnt to us, and then guess what? They got to get social security numbers. Whoop, automatically, now they belong to the government.
Yep.
You try to discipline your child, your neighbor hear your child go EI. Oh, next thing you know, police at the door, CPS, we taking your child away from you. Child neglect. You can't even discipline your child. And now, you can't even tell your child not to fucking listen to sodomite agendas in school, Ken. All right? If the government deems that you're trying to stop your child from gender affirming themselves, you could get locked up and your child can get taken away from you, bro. All right? How is that enjoying your child, man? We're accursed, man. All right? The curses, man. That's the curses right there. Go ahead.
Back at Deuteronomy 28. In fact, that was it for that one.
Okay.
I can bring out. What's that? I don't want to bring out this scripture.
Right. All right. Because again, like the point of the lesson was, man, you know, the Lord is going to turn this captivity around. All right, we're no longer going to be at the bottom, okay? All right, you got to understand all these curses are happening to us, all right, because we fell off, man, because of our sin, okay? But again, the Lord is going to cleanse us and pull us out of the muck, all right, and wash us, and we're never going to be in this position ever again, okay? You got something?
Come on.
Right.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hands.
Right, man. So you gonna see your children, man. You ain't gonna might in your hand, man. All right, bro. Jake deal with this shit on a daily, man. All right, your child gets snatched away from you, because of court situation with your baby mama. You can't do shit about it, man. Can't do shit about it. All right. Oh, the school teacher decides that you know, they feel like the child is not being raised in a proper home.
Right.
Next thing you know, you think your child coming home from school. Next thing you know, you don't see your child. You call the school. School tell you your child had went home. You can't find your child. You try to file missing children report. Oh, come to find out the government done took your child because of the teacher, man. All right, you go through the courthouse process to try to get your child back, but nah, you can't. You can't even see your child no more. They done put a restraining order on you against your own child, man. All right, it's curses, man.
Sure.
All right.
I got this one more.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 25 and 8. He is it this one? Nah, this is a good one, but I want something else. This is Isaiah 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. All right, so that day will come where the Lord is going to give us rest from these different things. Our sorrow, all right, our fear, all right, because sorrow and fear, those are curses, man, all right? Those are curses, All right, from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Hey, aren't we in hard bondage right now? All right, aren't we serving? All right, isn't our oppressors aren't our oppressors over us? They're being lords over us. Hey, but all that's gonna come to an end. The Lord's gonna give us a rest from all those things, man. Peace will be delivered to us, man. All right, and the same curses that we have upon us will come upon our enemies, man.
That's right.
Okay, and we're gonna rule over our oppressors. They're going to be handmaids and servants, as you read in the book of Isaiah, verses 2, man. Isaiah 14:2. You know, that's all I had.
That's right. That's right. Well, shoot, that's it, man. You know, that's the point. You know, hey, well, matter of fact, now let's close out on that Deuteronomy 30. I get it. And then we close out on that. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." All right. So the Lord is going to put these curses, all right, upon our enemies, man.
That's right.
Okay. And he's going to do that when he cleanses us, man, when he sets us back in our land. All right. And this is the beginning of it, man. Okay. All that shit that we had to deal with before, man, having to see our wives get taken away from us and raped, all right, and be tossed back to us, our children being separated from us, all right, and watching our fellow brothers get put to death and lynched and hung and, you know, go through the distraught system of the jail system, incarceration, and all this bullshit, man. All this is curses being at the bottom. All right, all that is going to overtake, and it's going to overtake and transfer to our enemies, man, and those that hate us. Starting with you devils, Esau, Edom, man. All right, you the ones that's going to be filling the industrial prison complex in the kingdom, man. The Capital One slaves. That's going to be y'all niggas, man. All right, the scriptures tell us, I believe it's in the same passage in Joel where it says, you sold our boys for wine, our boys for harlot and girls for wine. And later on it says, we gonna sell your sons to the Sabians, man.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna sell your children, man.
Yeah.
All right, you wanna have breeding farms and shit. All right, we gonna have breeding farms, bro, in righteousness, man.
Sure.
All right, we ain't gonna, cause we was also mentioning that. All right, that's another hell and another curse, man, that Jake was under, man. Cause a lot of those women that he was being forced with had husbands, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be doing that in the kingdom, man. All right, we're gonna be giving you devils the ugliest of the Edomite nation to breed, to bring more fucking Edomites on the earth for us to put in captivity and for us to trade and sell, man. Just as you did to us, man. Okay.
In Deuteronomy 28, it says, "You shall betroth a wife, but another man shall lay with her." You know, and that was going on back then. You know, and it still going on.
Still goes on to this day, bro.
You know,
to this fucking day, man. All right. So, Lord's word says it was edifying. With that, one give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to Allah, Akim there, pushing the truth and all truth with sincerity, diligently throughout the four corners. Shalom.
Shalom.